force, frictional force, okay, normal reaction force, tension of the spring, and force exerted by the spring. Today we'll be discussing last one, that is force during collision, that is when two bodies collide. Then we'll start non-contact forces, okay. Okay, so we were discussing contact forces, that is when the two bodies are in physical contact. So force exerted when they are in physical contact, okay. So we discussed force of action, force of reaction, two forces we have discussed. Now contact forces, okay. In this, one force is remaining, that is forces exerted during collision. Okay, what happens when two bodies collide, okay. So see here, for example, we are having two balls, okay. Now, this ball is moving, this ball is moving this direction. They are moving towards each other, okay. So there is some force acting on this body, this moving in this direction, this moving this direction, okay. And they collide. What will happen after collision? Two bodies moving towards each other collide and they start to move back. Yes or no? This happens. Two balls, they collide, they start to move back, okay. So as they collide, what will happen? This body will exert force on this one and this body will exert force on this one. Yes or no? If we are considering, for example, this is our A body, this is our B body. Two balls are there, they collide. So at collision, what will happen? Take this force as, for example, B body, it applies force on A. Okay? It applies force on A. Direction will be this one. This applies FAB. FAB means force on A due to B. Force on A due to B. That is B body, how much force B body is applying on A. Okay. As B body applies force on A, similarly, there will be force of reaction as well. There will be force of reaction as well. That is, this body A will apply on this one, and that will be FBA. These two forces, they will be equal. They will be equal in magnitude, but opposite in direction. Okay, but opposite in direction. They do not cancel each other. They do not cancel each other. Remember this one, since they are acting on different bodies. Okay. Similarly, as we have discussed, normal reaction force. Normal reaction force acting on the block, whereas gravitational force, that is acting on the palm, the weight of the body. So they are acting on different bodies. So net force is not zero. Okay. They balance each other since they are opposite in direction. So they balance each other. Okay. Similarly, here, this B body is applying force on A. It is moving in this direction. So as it hits, it will apply force on A. And as A hits, A will apply force on B. Okay. Now see here, as B hits the A ball, it applies force on A. And that force, if you are considering as force of action, if you are considering that force as force of action, and that is FAB, that is force on A body due to B. Force on A body due to B. Okay. Now there will be equal and opposite force as well. Reaction force. Okay. That reaction force will be direction be opposite, and that will be FBA. FBA means force on B due to A. Okay. Now after collision, what will happen? A body will move in this direction and B will move in this direction. This usually happens when two bodies collide, they move back. Okay. For example, difference in velocity is not much or mass is not much. Okay. Initially, they collide and they move back. This usually happens. Yes or no? Force of action, reaction, you can take it example like this. Wall is there, you hit someone. You hit the wall, what happens? As you hit, page number 58. This much time you took to realize which page number. Ask immediately. Okay, page number 58. You must know as well in 9th class. Okay, so as you hit the wall, what happens? You are applying force on the wall, yes or no? As you apply the force on the wall, your hand must go inside the wall, but it is not going, it is not penetrating the wall. Why? Because the wall is applying the same force, that is same equal force, but opposite in direction. How much force you apply on the wall? the wall is applying the same equal force in magnitude, but opposite direction. That's why your hand is not penetrating the wall. Yes or no? But after
Yes.
hitting, it recoils. It recoils. Wall does. Okay. This is clear. Force resulted during collision.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Next one we start with non-contact forces. Okay. This you'll study in higher classes about. Okay. What will be their velocities after collision, with what direction, how they are going to move. That is depending on the whether it's elastic collision or inelastic collision.
Sir,
Okay. Yes.
sir, my network problem was there, sir. I didn't understand sir, the whole example you said now. Sir, can you sir tell?
Okay. I'll give you in brief, or you can check the video afterwards. Okay, I will give you in brief. Okay, see here, it's like this. If you're having A body and B body, A is moving towards B and B is moving towards A. They are moving towards each other. Okay. Now, as they collide, they will apply force on each other. They will apply force on each other. It means if we are considering force applied by B on A as action force, force of action, it will be FAB. That is force on A due to B. Force on A due to B. Okay. B is applying force on A, and that we are considering as force of action. Okay. Force of action. Okay. That is FAB. Force on A due to B. Now A will apply the same equal force in magnitude but opposite direction. It will be FBA. Force on B due to A. They are equal in direction but opposite in magnitude. So after collision, they will move apart. It will move in this direction and B will move in this direction. Okay. Now we start non-contact forces. Okay. Non-contact forces. So till now we are having physical contact. Now there will be no contact. Till now we are having physical contact. Now without any contact. So first example is gravitational force. Gravitational force. Okay. So any body that has mass, has gravity. Okay. Any body that has mass has gravity. This pen has gravity as well. Okay. It can attract other bodies. It has gravity. But more the mass, more the gravitational force, more the gravitational attraction. Understood this one? More the mass, more the gravitational attraction. Okay. So if you compare Earth is there. Earth is having huge mass. It has more gravitational force. It has more gravity. Moon has less gravity because it has less mass. Sun has more mass, therefore it has more gravity. Have you understood this one? More the mass, more the gravity. So gravitational force is intrinsic in mass. That is, it is
Sir, but
intrinsic
why it is
property of
possible
mass.
that there is more mass, more gravity is there? Sir,
Yes.
how it is possible?
See here, gravitation, that is attraction, is a property of mass. Okay. More in detail as well, I don't have idea. I'll go through that, I'll explain. But it is being there that if more the mass is there, more gravitational force is there. Okay. More mass, if you go in molecules, atoms, maybe I have to go through it once. Okay. It is being said, it is being believed, it is being said that with the body having more mass will have more attraction. For example, this pen, it has attraction as well. It attracts other objects as well. Two pens are there, they attract each other because both are having mass. So gravitation force is there. But since their mass is not that much, it's very less mass. So gravitation attraction is very, very, very weak. Okay. It is very, very weak. Okay. And the Earth being a huge body, it has more gravitational force. Moon being having less weight, less mass, it will have less gravitational force as compared to Earth. So a huge planet or huge star, if it is having more mass, it will have more gravitational force. You know it, Sun attracts Earth towards it, Earth as well attracts Sun towards it. They are attracting towards each towards it. I can give one example. For example, here we are having human being in space. Okay, in space we are having one human being. Okay, Earth is there. Okay, now see what will happen. Human being, because of the mass, this human being will attract, this person will attract Earth towards it. This person is attracting Earth towards it. And this Earth having mass, it is attracting the person towards it. Both are being attracted, but which will move?
Human being. Human being.
Why? Because it has more inertia. It has less inertia. Force of attraction is same. It is having more mass. It is having less mass. So it will have more velocity as compared to Earth towards it. So see a very slight bit, Earth will move towards this one. Very slightly. And this person will move more fast because it has very less mass as compared to mass of this man. Mass of this man is very less as compared to mass of the Earth. Therefore, its velocity will be much greater than the velocity of the Earth moving towards each other. Have you understood this one? So if you take the Earth and the Sun, Earth, if they are attracting each other, Earth is attracting the Moon. With the same force, both are attracting. With the same amount of force, both are attracting. But, okay, this is there, okay? See here. Gravitational force will study in fifth one. Okay, that force will be Gm upon r square. Okay, this is the mass of the Earth. This is the mass of the body. R is the distance between them. This is gravitational constant. We will study it later today. Later afterwards, in fifth part. Force of attraction is how much? Gm upon r square. By this force, Earth is attracting the man towards it. By this force, the man is attracting the Earth towards it. Okay, but if we see the momentum, which will move, since it has more inertia, more mass it has, so it will move very less distance as compared to the person moving towards the Earth. Okay, have you understood this one? In space, person is there. Person moves more fast. Yes.
Sir, what is the value of G?
G, its certain is 6.67 into 10 raised to power minus 31, I think.
Sir,
Yes.
sir, sun is attracting earth and earth is attracting sun. Then why they are not touching each other, not coming closer?
Okay, 1 minute. Okay, value of G is 6.67 into 10 raised to power minus 11. Okay, Newton meter square per kg square. Newton meter square per kg square. Okay, so why they are not getting? Okay. Okay, we can take example of Earth and Sun. Okay, Sun is there, Earth is there. Okay, so Sun is attracting Earth towards it, Earth is attracting Sun towards it. So if they are stationary, they will fall. Earth will fall into the Sun, because why we are saying it moves a little bit, but it will move more. Okay, but why they are not? Earth is what it is doing, revolving around it. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Revolving around it is moving with a speed. So each moment, the direction is this one. Yes or no? Direction of the motion is this one. At each point, Earth want to go in this direction, straight line. But
Yes, sir.
because of attraction, gravitational attraction, what is there? The direction is getting changed. Each moment, this force is acting and direction gets changed. Therefore, it is moving in elliptical order. Okay. Or else, if the speed, this velocity decreases, it will move like this and may fall someday in sun. Okay. Here it is balanced. This gravitational force of attraction is balanced. Okay. This force of attraction is balanced. Okay. You can take example like this as well. Take one magnet, other magnet, you take it and tie by a string. They will attach with each other. But if you start moving, the other magnet will start moving towards it. Okay. One magnet you hold, tie a string, other magnet, very less distance. They will attract. But if you start drilling it, one magnet is stationary, other magnet around it. You see it is moving because that force has been countered. Understood now? it want to go in this direction, but because of gravitational force, it is rotating, revolving around this. Okay, this you will study in circular motion. Okay. Similarly, with the Earth and the Moon. Okay, gravitational force we have studied. Now, any stone, anything, so it will be attracted towards the Earth. Okay, even if you take a stone, the stone is attracting the moon towards Earth towards it. Earth is attracting the stone towards it. They are both attracting, but which will move? Earth is having more mass, more inertia. This is having less mass, less inertia. It will
Stone
move
will
towards. Stone will be moving. Okay, have you understood gravitational force? So gravitational force is always
Yes, sir.
attractive in nature. Next, we discuss electrostatic force. Electrostatic force. This you are studying in 8th class as well. Okay. Electrostatic means electrons are at rest. Electrons are at rest. Okay. Static, electrostatic. Whereas electricity is motion of electrons. When electrons move, we get electricity. We define that as electricity. Electrostatic means when electrons are at rest. So mainly in which we use the conductors or the insulators, electrostatic. They are the insulators.
insulate.
Do you
Insulator.
remember if you rub two insulators, for example, ebonite rod and glass rod, if you are rubbing, what happens? See, both are having electrons.
Charge.
What they get charged? How they get charged? The place wherever we rub, there is a transfer of electrons. So what is happening? This is having electrons. This is having as well having electrons. Both the rods are having electrons, but their love for the electrons is different. For example, this rod loves more as compared to this one. This rod's love for electrons is more as compared to this. What will happen? As they rub, this will take the electrons from this one. Okay. Okay. As we rub both the electrodes, okay. Later,
Sir,
what happens? Yes.
Sir, if we have two conductors, then they also will have electrostatic force.
See, yes, okay. If we have two conductor, what will happen? For example, electrons from one pass to this one, okay? But see what will happen? Conductor is there, so electron will flow throughout the surface. Okay? Okay, so 1 minute. We'll take first insulator, then we'll compare with conductors, okay? So for example, you have rubbed two insulators you rubbed. Insulators are there. So the place where we have rubbed, at that place only, the place of contact, only the electrons will move, yes or no? For example, only this part we have rubbed, okay? So electrons from this rod has moved to this one. So this part only, it will be negatively charged and it will be positively charged, okay? These electrons will not flow throughout the insulators because it's insulator. So electrons cannot move. So here they will be concentrated, all the electrons. So here the density is more, it is charged, negative charge is positive charge. So when you bring it closer to any other insulator, what will happen? It is negatively charged. So in that other insulator, at that place, electrons will be there. Okay. If we place, okay, now this negatively charged we bring to another rod. What will happen? All the here the positive charge will be used, and negative charge somewhere far away. Okay. Now both get charged, both get attracted. This happens same with the, for example, scale you took. Rub on the hairs, transfer electrons take place. Now as it brings to the paper bits, what happens? Charge is induced in these paper bits and they attract. Okay. Now if you take the conductors, for example, if you are taking conductors, okay, you are again rub them, okay. So here charge happened. Now see, because of conductor, what will happen? These electrons will flow, will get distributed throughout the conductor. So as they get distributed, what will be there? The concentration decreases as particles surface. Concentration will decrease because they have distributed throughout the conductor. So per unit area, the force will decrease because they have distributed throughout the conductor. So there will be negligible force of attraction. Understood now? In conductor, they get distributed throughout the. throughout the conductor. That's why very
Sir-
negligible. Yes.
Sir, if we rub insulator and conductor.
Okay. So insulator will get, okay, then in that case, I haven't studied on that, but what I think is that insulator will get charged at particular place, but conductor, it will get distributed. Okay. Because after, like, okay, this is, for example, this is the conductor, this is insulator. It becomes negative, this becomes positive. After this positive charge will get distributed in the conductor. Okay. Or moreover, I can tell you that with confirmation tomorrow only, okay? Because there is one more scenario, I think. So I'll confirm it tomorrow only. Electrostatic between conductor and insulator. Okay. Next is, so electrostatic force. So if they are two positively charged bodies, will they attract or repel? Two positively charged, both are positively charged. They will repel. Okay. If they are oppositely charged, they will attract. Negatively charged both, they will repel. So same charges,
Repel.
repel, repel. Okay. Opposite charges, attract. So electrostatic force is attractive as well as repulsive. Electrostatic force is attractive as well as repulsive, depending on the kind of charges. Whereas gravitation force was always attractive. Okay. Next we discuss magnetic
Sir,
force.
why only same charge repel and opposite charge attract?
Okay. Why do they? Okay. So positive charge means, what do you mean by positive charge? Deficiency of electrons. Okay. Negatively charged means excess of electrons. Okay. Positive charge means deficiency of electrons. Negative charge means excess of electrons. So one which is deficient, it want to take the electrons from the other. Yes or no? It want
Yes,
to take
sir.
the electrons. There can be flow of electrons from negatively charged to positively charged. So they will attract. They attract. Okay. If both are deficient, they will repel. Moreover, okay, and both are negatively charged, both have excess electrons, they will repel. Okay. Moreover, in depth, I can tell you tomorrow only. I have to go through as well then. Because it's the properties of electrons you have to study. This you have studied electrostatic. Okay. Now magnetic force. Magnetic force we already studied. That is same poles repel and opposite poles
Attract.
attract. Opposite poles attract. So same poles like North Pole and North Pole, they will repel. So see here you can see the force of direction. Okay, electrostatic forces as well there. Okay.
Sir, someone is unmuted.
Okay, I'll mute. But it's not creating disturbance if even someone is muted, unmuted. Okay. So North Pole force of direction. This is the direction magnetic field force. Do you remember the magnetic field force? Okay. Electrons, as I can explain, is based on electric field will be there as well. They are very same thing. Electrons and these poles are very quite same thing only. Okay. So its direction is which one? These are the directions. And here as well, these are the directions. So see, you can see the opposite directions, force applied. This applies force in the direction, this applies force in the direction. So if north and south pole, they will repel. Whereas north and north pole, they will repel. If it is south pole, force of direction, that is magnetic field force direction. This will be there. So they are going to add, they attract. Okay. Similarly, positive charge, it has electric field around it. Negatively charged electron also have electric field. Positive, negative. This is the. Okay. We discuss it more tomorrow. Okay. Now, next one, characteristics. Have you understood magnetic force?
Yes. Yes, sir.
We have discussed it in earlier. The magnetic field is there. Okay. Now, characteristics of these non-contact forces. Gravitation force is always attractive, whereas electrostatic and magnetic force, they can be attractive as well as, or they can be repulsive, depending on the polarity. Okay. And magnitude of these non-contact forces, it depends on distance between them. Depends on distance between them. If the distance between Earth and the person increases, gravitation force decreases. Gravitation force decreases. Okay, you can see as well how it decreases. This is the Earth radius. Okay, if this is the Earth radius. So on the surface of the Earth, okay, 1 minute. This is the gravitational force, and here we have this is the Earth radius. So as we are inside the Earth, gravitation force, as we move deep inside the Earth, gravitation force decreases. Gravitation force decreases. Okay. On the surface, we have the maximum gravitation
Sir,
force.
why
And
it decreases inside going deeper?
so
in Earth?
inside going Earth, you can take it like this. For example, this is the center, and you are here. Okay. You are here. So this much mass, okay, this much mass is attracting towards you. Okay, consider it like this. This much mass is there, and on above,
Sir,
this
from
much
where,
mass.
sir, this irritating sound is coming? Sir, some irritating sound is coming. Sir, someone is unmute.
Unmuted. What kind of irritating sound? Fan sound?
Yes,
Like wind.
Wind sound. Okay, it's coming from my side. 1 minute. Is it less now?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, now correct.
Fan sound. Okay, I'll change the direction of this fan sound first. Okay. So see here. For example, you are here. Okay. So you can consider this is the mass here and the other part of the mass here. So this much mass is attracting towards the center. Okay. And this much mass, it is attracting towards this one. Okay. This way. So you have less gravitational force because one force is attracting in this direction, other force is attracting in this direction. Okay. At the center, it will be 0. At the center, it will be 0. As you move up, this much mass is attracting this side and this much mass. And on the surface, this much mass, whole mass is attracting. Okay. As you move away, the attraction gets less and less, less and less. So have you understood now inside the Earth? This I have tried to interpret like this. On net, I haven't got the answer, exact answer. Mount Everest, see here. On Mount Everest, you will have the less gravitational force little. Okay. Further space you move, it will keep on decreasing. See here, exponential, it is decreasing. Maximum on the surface of the Earth. Okay. You can take the average of that. Okay. It is average elevation of all and that. So it is keep on decreasing as you move in the space. Keep on decreasing.
Sir, it is said that at poles the gravitational force is maximum and at the equator it is minimum. Sir, why?
There is some more reasons as well. Okay, this, for example, this is the Earth. Little bit, okay, not much flattened, little bit flattened like this. Okay. So on the poles, what is happening? Earth is rotating or not? Earth is rotating. So
Yes, sir.
any person here, this person will be moving with the maximum velocity. And if you are standing at the poles, your velocity will be 0, kind of 0. Okay.
Yes.
But on the equator, you have the maximum velocity. That means the person want to go in a straight line. Okay. Again, the that one, circular motion. person want to go in a straight line, but there is a force of attraction by the earth. Because of that, this net gravitational force decreases. That is resultant force towards the center is less as compared to the force from here. Only we can say only the gravitational force is acting, because here the velocity of the person is 0, so only the gravitational force is acting. But here what happens? If you take this is the equator and this is the pole, for example, at this point person want to move in this direction because velocity is there, want to move, but because of gravitational force, each moment the person is moving along with the earth. Yes or no? Because of
Yes,
that
sir.
gravitational force only we are stuck on the surface. If gravitational force is reduced, we would move like this straight line, and it will appear like we are flying straight over the like, okay. So see, if you are on the equator and at that moment gravitational force stops, so what will happen? Your friend, he has dig the hole and have attached himself with the earth, but you forgot. So what happened? You will move in this direction, but along with this earth is rotating, so your friend will see like this, you have been blown away straight up in the sky. It will appear to your friend you will be blown away. Why? Because with the earth he is rotating and you are moving like this, so it will appear to him that you are blown just above him. Yes or no? So here at this, what happened? Because of this motion and this earth, the resultant force with which the earth is attracting, that will be little bit less. That's why gravitational force is less on the equator as compared to on the poles. Okay. If we see the size of the earth, more mass is there, so more gravitational force must be there. Yes or no? Here, from here, less distance, so less must be there, gravitational force. But because of this motion on the equator, we have the circular motion as well along with the earth. There is a velocity. Because of that, it has been lessened. It has been less now. Okay. Any more doubts?
No, sir.
Okay. So with this we have ended. Okay. We have completed first part. Newton's first law of motion we will discuss tomorrow. So what is Newton's first law? Anyone in class?
That if the object wants to retain its state of motion and the inertia is directly proportional to mass.
Okay. So see here what is there. If body is having more mass, okay. For example, you are having one truck and one bike. Okay. So you have applied force, equal force on both there. So which body will have more can move more? The bike can easily move. We require less force to move. It means
Yes.
who is opposing more? Motion is being opposed by whom? Truck is opposing. Truck is more opposing. It means it has more inertia. Truck is having more inertia as compared to the bike. So you have to apply more force to move the truck as compared to the bike. So which is having more inertia? Truck is having more inertia. It means if the body is having more mass, it will have more inertia. In what do you mean by inertia? That is, the body do not want to change its state. The body never want to change its state. If body is in motion, it will oppose every change. If body is at rest, it will oppose every change. For example, body is rest. If I apply force on it, it will try to resist it. It do not want to move. It want to be in the same state. Okay. If body is moving, if I try to stop, this body do not want to stop. It want to move with the same velocity, that is same direction with the same speed. So it will resist. So this resistance power will depend on the mass of the body. If more the mass, more the inertia. Less the mass, less the inertia. And this inertia is nothing but this reaction. That is, the body do not want to stop or the body do not want to move. Inertia means resistance to the change. Okay. So inertia is property of mass only. It's property of mass. More the mass, more the inertia. That is, it has the tendency to oppose the change, or it has the tendency to maintain the same state. Okay. It has a tendency to retain the state. If it is at rest, it want to retain the rest position. If it is in motion, it want to retain the motion. Okay. It do not want to change. Okay, this is kind of first law we'll study. Okay, so inertia is the term here. It is the property of matter only. That is mass. More the mass, more the inertia. Understood now? So same we have discussed with the earth and the man. Okay, what happened? Man has less mass, less inertia. So it can move easily towards the earth when the same equal force are, because on earth and moon, earth and man, okay, for example, earth is there and this is the person, okay, both are applying the same force towards each other, gravitational force, both are applying the same force, but who moves more? This man or woman or whatever, this person moves towards more towards the earth. Why? Because it has more mass, it has more inertia. So it will resist that change. It will resist the motion. Whereas it has less mass, so it can easily move. Understood now?
Yes, sir.
Okay, because of inertia, the man or the person moves towards the earth rather than earth moving. Okay, it has more inertia. So it will move very, very less, very slightly. Earth. Okay, thank you all. Okay, any doubt you have?
No, sir.
Sir, could you
Okay.
explain gold leaf working?
Gold leaf. Okay, that we can discuss tomorrow. Okay, we are discussing 8th class as a gold leaf. We charge it, and these
No,
gold
sir, it
leaves,
was excluded.
it was
Sir,
excluded.
could you explain the charge, how the charges gold leaf electroscope identifies?
Okay, it's adding. Okay, that then. Okay, how much is it? That depending on the. Okay, we'll explain it tomorrow. Okay. The gold leaf
Okay, sir.
experiment.
Thank you,
Okay,
sir.
depending on the charge, how much it gets. Okay, thank you. So
Thank
two
you,
things
sir.
we have to verify through gold leaf experiment. Okay, thank you.
Thank you,
Have a
sir.
good day, sir. Have a good day, sir. Thank you, sir.